जीवन्मुक्तिप्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं.
Paramahamsa Nithyananda is a rare living incarnation, a yogi by birth. He has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English, books in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese, with translations in 26 languages are available. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 8,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services, ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world offer exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. Having meditation centers in 151 countries including Bidadi, Tiruvannamalai, Rajapalyam, Salem, Hyderabad, Varanasi, Los Angeles, Ohio, Seattle, San Jose and Phoenix. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, a spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation. A contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers. Adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, he has effortlessly awakened the kundalini of thousands, gracing them with spiritual powers. A spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples worldwide in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places like Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Tiruvannamalai in India. A dynamic young guru who is an inspiration to thousands of youngsters. India's most watched spiritual guru online. A beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं नित्यमुक्तं निर्विकल्पं ध्यानलोकप्रदीपकं वन्दे शान्तमयं बन्धं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम् आनन्दगन्धसञ्चारं सर्वोपाधिविनिर्मुक्तं वन्दे ज्ञानालयं नाथं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्.
First question, Swamiji, can you correlate what happens in inner awakening with relation to entanglement, entrainment and enlightenment? The moment you decide you want to do inner awakening, entanglement starts. The moment you sign the intention form, entanglement starts. The moment you enter our reception center, welcome center and get banged, entrainment starts. And the moment you sit in front of me and screen opens, enlightenment starts. Understand? The moment you think you want to attend the inner awakening, entanglement starts, because immediately the connection. After that, making it into reality is my responsibility. Understand? In Tamil, there's a beautiful song. One of the great devotee of Shiva sings, Avanarulale Avantalvanangi. Only by his grace you can even remember him. Unless you have his grace, you can't even remember him, connect with him. So the moment you decide you want to attend inner awakening, be very clear, already my blessings are there on you. Unless my blessings are there on you, you can't even think you want to do inner awakening. You can't even remember you want to do inner awakening. You can't even have the intention you want to do inner awakening. So understand, the moment you think you want to do inner awakening, already my grace, my blessing is there. The moment you fill the intention form, you officially authorize me to enter into your life and alter all the situations, open all the doors and make the possibilities for you to come into the inner awakening program. See, intention form is nothing but a giving permission to me. My grace is always flowing in all directions. But grace is always very shy to enter. Can I enter? Will he feel I am intruding? Will he feel my privacy is disrespected? Please understand, many times God is waiting to help you, but he is afraid if he comes inside, you may shout, who asked you to help? Who are you to interfere? He is afraid because many times you have said this. When God stretches his hand, you say, I may die, but I will not take your help. You have your own theories, understandings, concepts. So when you have this mental setup, this kind of mentality, this kind of suffering, this kind of self-torturing mind, he waits for your permission, even to grace you. He asks, may I come in? Intention form, signing the intention form is just saying, come in. Then grace just rushes so that he can alter all the situation and arrangements and make all the possibilities open. So the moment you sign the intention form, entanglement starts. The moment you come to our welcome center and get banged, entrainment starts. And the moment you sit in front of me, enlightenment starts. One of the greatest speciality of Kailash is welcoming mood. Please understand, Kailash has no security. Only Vaikunta has security guards. Kailash has only welcome department. Bhutas, they don't have any company. They are waiting for people to come. The moment they come, all 20, 30 of them catch and sit around, and whatever little food they have in their teeth, they take it out and feed. They entertain, take care. And if that guy newcomer feels little bored, they say, no, wait, we will dance for you. No, Kailash has no security department. Please understand. Kailash has no gate, no dwara, no dwarbalaka. Only Vaikunta has dwara, dwarbalaka means gate, security guard. They are called Jaya Vijayas. Kailash has no security guard. Kailash has only welcome center, no security department. It's only complete welcoming mood. Who goes there? See, in Vaikunta there is so much to be protected. It's like America. Everybody wants to go there. So they need to have a security department. Kailash is like India. Who wants to go there? No, really. No problem. And Mexico. Mexico has no security department, only welcome department. You don't need practically any paperwork. If you are going from US side to border to Mexico, you don't need any paperwork. But when you are entering into the US, God, you will understand now the difference, what I mean by the word Vaikunta and Kailasa. Entering into Mexico is like Kailasha. Entering into US is like a Vaikunta. We are Kailasa. Come on, we should have a huge reception department. But unfortunately, we are having huge security department. It's really unfortunate. Even our own ashramites have not understood the significance of Kailash. We should be like a Kailash. We are not Vaikunta. The moment you realize your house is Kailash, Shiva starts residing in your heart. Understand, I am not saying allow the thieves, let them rob your house. No. Keep whatever you want to keep in safe in one room, in one area. But make all other areas like Kailash. In your house itself, make at least one part as Kailash. Let the one part be Vaikunta, where you keep the treasures. But let all other parts be more like a Kailash. Only Kailash has Annapurni. Have you ever heard equivalent of Annapurni in Vaishnava tradition? No. Vaikunta is only paid restaurant, Amrita. It's a paid restaurant. You do some yajna, yaga and have punya, go there, they will give you Amrita. Vaikunta is more like a paid restaurant. They don't have Annapurni concept. Here Kailasa, we are Kailasa. We should represent the energy and mood of Kailasha also. Welcoming, first thing you should understand, we are socially outcasted people. That is the main thing you need to understand. All Shaivites are socially outcast people. So nobody is there to respect us. Whoever comes here are rare people who respect us. So you should receive them with that understanding. Shaivite means basically socially outcasted guys. And I already made it happen. Literally we are social outcast only now. Go with this mala anywhere, how people see you. Go with our mala, how people see you. We are social outcasts now. So with this understanding, learn how to receive and respect people. All our ashrams represents Kailash. It does not represent Vaikunta. We may have Vishnu, but Vishnu has come to visit Kailash. But basically we represent the energy of Kailash. So it's very rare people come to Kailash. So you should receive them with a lot of love, care. As I said, Bhutas. The greatness of Bhutas is even if they have eaten no food, they will take it out from their mouth and feed. Don't say they are vomiting and feeding. No. It's a symbolic representation. Means they are ready to give even what they have. And they don't hold anything. There is no treasury in Kailash. There is no bank balance. There is no Kubera. We represent Kailash. And all our attitude, habit, lifestyle, everything should be like Shivaganas, Agoris, Kailashvasis. Alright, let's enter into today's Bhagavad Gita Sutra. In 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga, 14th verse.
न मां कर्माणि लिम्पन्ति न मे कर्मफले स्पृहा इति मां योऽभिजानाति कर्मभिर्न स बध्यते न मां कर्माणि लिम्पन्ति न मे कर्मफले स्पृहा इति मां योऽभिजानाति कर्मभिर्न स बध्यते न मां कर्माणि लिम्पन्ति न मे कर्मफले स्पृहा इति मां योऽभिजानाति कर्मभिर्न स बध्यते
न मां कर्माणि लिम्पन्ति Name karma bale spruha iti mam yaha abhijanati karma bihi na sa bhatyate. He who recognizes that the object of an action does not inflame me, nor do I yearn for the result of an action, does not get ensnared by the object of the action. He who recognizes that the object of an action does not inflame me, nor do I yearn for the result of an action, does not get ensnared by the object of the action. Namam karmani limpanti name karma bale spruha iti mam yaha abhijanati karma bihi na sa bhatyate. Namam karmani limpanti. He who recognizes that the object of an action does not inflame me, nor do I yearn for the result of an action, does not get ensnared by the object of the action. Bhagavan is very beautifully putting, he says, if you understand, I am in pure inner space, you will understand, you are also in pure inner space and you will liberate yourself. See, there are only two types of leaders in the world. One, if you become leader, he cannot be leader. Fight. The politics. In that field, even your own mentor, your own teacher becomes competitor for you. That is why all the mentors and teachers, they always keep their students one level low. At some point, if he catches your seat, you can't even get it back. That is one type. There is another one type of leader. Leader who is leader by constantly making everybody as a leader. There are some leaders who will be leader by never allowing anybody else to become a leader. Like politicians, business leaders. But there are some leaders who are leaders just by making more and more and more people leaders. Krishna is of that type. He says, when you understand, I am not affected by the object, nor by the result. I am not affected by the object of an action, nor by the result of the action. You will realize you are also not affected by the object of action or result of the action. I wanted to explain this word ensnared. How you are caught by the idea your life is suffering or confusion. I tell you, you don't understand. You are constantly standing up, that is why you are constantly falling. If you are not standing up, you will not be falling. You say, no, 100 times I fell. Fool, don't you see 101 times you stood up? If you have not stood up 101 times, you wouldn't have fallen 100 times. Means, if you don't have the inner space which automatically heals itself, you will not even be able to stand this whole torture or suffering called life. The moment you are able to stand, this proves your inner space has a capacity to hold. I tell you, your inner space has an automatic healing mechanism. Whether it is a body related or mind related, any hit, one night if you sleep and come out of the sleep, you are out. You are out of the problem. You are clear. Fortunately, you don't have memory power. That's the right word I'll use. Because all your hurt automatically is forgotten. You stand up again. Your innate system, you by the very nature you are built for again and again rejuvenating yourself. But when you start believing, again and again you are hit by life, you ensnare yourself. Ensnared by lies, ensnared by depression. I studied thousands of people and their minds were depressed. I tell you, 100% Everybody's depression is based on only one thought. If I get depressed, what will happen? No, really. Please understand. Honestly, I am telling you, with the responsibility I am telling you, if you just remove one thought, if I get depressed, what will happen? You will not have depression, I promise. In those days, in India, when they want to build huge temples, to quarry the granite stone, they did not have a steel or iron tools. How did they quarry huge stone pieces? Without having hard iron or steel tools. How you know? They will make a small hole with the stone itself. On that hole, they will insert a piece of wood. After inserting the piece of wood, they will pour water on the wood. Wood will expand and crack the stone. They have a special wood. This cotton tree wood and all, cotton tree wood, drumstick, vegetable, that tree wood. These two woods, it will be only this size while they insert. After inserting, they will just pour water on that wood. The wood will imbibe so much water, it will just expand. In 2 days, it will crack the stone. That is the way they used to quarry stone. Just the water sucked by the wood can break the stone itself. Same way, one idea. Now we have a photograph of how they used to do this. Can you show in the NTV, ma? Please understand, this is the way. The center wood, they will insert the wood like that, and now they will pour the water continuously. The wood will expand and break the whole stone. You may think, how is it possible, such a small wood? That is the way they broke all the big stones and quarried. The water absorbed by the tree becomes death for the stone. Same way, only one idea you observe. If I get depressed, what will happen? Is the water absorbed by the wood to bring death to your whole mind and your life. Just avoid that one word, one idea. What will happen if I fall into depression? Drop the anxiety of anxiety, fear of fear, depression of depression. You are saved. But you believe strongly. You are touched by the objects of action and result of action. I tell you, I am neither touched by the objects of action, result of action. If you understand that, you will also realize you are not touched by the object of action or the result of action. Fools, when you don't want to believe me, I am not the loser, you are the loser. When you don't want to trust what I am saying, I am not the loser. If you trust what I am saying, you will slowly look in. If he is not disturbed by the object or the action, he is living like me only. Then if he is not disturbed, I also may not be disturbed. Why not let me see inside? You will start seeing. That seeing will make you a seer. That seeing will make you a seer. Please understand, whenever Bhagavan declares his glory, he is not declaring out of pride, he is declaring out of tremendous compassion. See, he is not saying, hey, I am the most powerful man, I can kill all demons, I can do this, I can do that, I can make any woman fall for me. He is not saying all that. Don't you understand? If he is saying all that, then you can say, oh, his pride, he is declaring his arrogance. He is not saying, I have 1,000 palaces made out of gold and pearls and diamonds. He is not saying, all women fall for me. He is not saying, I kill all the enemies. If all these things he claims, you can say he is talking out of pride and ego. But here what he is saying is not self-glorification. He is uttering these words with tremendous compassion and love for you to experience the same state, for you to achieve the same state. And if he says, I am like this, but you can never become like this, then you can say it's a pride, ego, arrogance. But he says very beautifully, the moment you understand I am like this, you will also become like me. See the tremendous compassion. He is revealing the sacred secrets, referring his own life as an example. Please understand, he is not talking proudly about himself. He is referring to his own glory, to raise you to that glory with tremendous compassion.